Now, I know some people have an issue with people getting Botox or getting filler, which by the way are two separate things. Botox is this one. Filler is lips and what, you fill something, right? So let's stop calling lip filler Botox. But the fact is people get it. It's perfectly fine to do so. I do it. Oh, and it's done medically safely. People have to be qualified in certain areas, and even rules are changing here in the UK now. There are horror stories, though, of people literally dying because they go to someone's garden and get something injected in them that shouldn't be. And that's where it's important that you do your research. You see who the person injecting you is qualified in, what they're using, reviews. Someone's injecting something into your face. It's hyaluronic acid, by the way, so the body can break it down over time, or you can get it dissolved. But what I would say is let's not judge people for wanting to get something done. And when someone goes to get a procedure like this, like filler, for example, and it goes wrong, it isn't their fault because they wanted filler. It's the person's fault who's meant to be providing the service, who should be qualified for providing the service. Fact is, it's a service that exists. You know what I mean? It should be done in a certain way. This is Corrine, and she booked in with a creator called the LipKing. I swear we had one of those in the UK and he's in prison. Oh no, he died. Who, by the way, has disappeared off all social media, but we couldn't even get a screenshot of their social media. So that's probably a bit of foreshadowing into how bad this situation is.
Alright, I am here to warn everyone that the LipKing is a crook. This guy basically pretended to give me lip filler and tried to charge me $500 as a new patient promo.
How do you pretend to give someone lip filler? There's an end result, right? Your lips are bigger.
So, if you don't know this guy, basically he kind of went viral on TikTok. People are flying in from other places just to go get their lips done by him.
Wow.
And when I found him, I was like, wow, his work is really nice. It was something that I had thought of, although, I naturally have, lips already, but I just wanted a little bit extra, like most of us do.
People get filler to look like this, but again, no judgy.
And so when I went to book, the website says there's a new patient promo. You get 1 milliliter of lip filler for $4.95. And I was like, wow, that's a really, really good deal. Let's do it. I like his work, and that's just sounds like a good deal, so it kind of persuaded me to book. I booked him way back in February, so I only waited 2 months to go, but I know now he's booked until September. So my appointment was Sunday morning 2 days ago, and basically I go in ready to get my 1 ml of lip filler. And he's there and we're talking, and I tell him I'm really just looking for some height and just more to enhance what I have, right? There was no talk of how much he was going to give me because, well, for one, I booked for 1 ml, so I thought I was getting 1 ml. And we go back and he basically does 4 pokes, one right here, one.
And by the way, a lot of the time you pay for the filler, the amount of filler used.
One right here, one right here, one right here. And he's kind of moving around, which I know that's a technique, right? So I didn't think anything of it. And then he shows me myself in the mirror, and I kind of saw a little bit of projection, because now looking back, I really think it was just because there were pokes, right? By the way, looking back, I was nervous. I've never gotten lip filler, so I was nervous about the pain. So I think I just wasn't really paying attention. I never saw him open a new box of the product I bought. I never saw him do any of that because...
Let me just say as well, when I go and get filler, I never see this happening. I just trust that they're filling a syringe with stuff, right? It's happening. I'm on a chair, they're sorting it all out behind me. We're chatting about what I think my face looks like, what they think my face looks like, whether or not they're actually going to do the filler, or if I'm just being paranoid. You know what I mean?
Mostly we were just taking photos. I think he already had it prepped or something. So I'm like, oh, looks good. And I just thought that because they were just freshly done, I thought that they weren't they're just not swollen yet or anything, so I didn't think anything of it. I paid and left. When I got in my car, I pulled down the mirror in my car and I was looking more, and I was like, this is my lips. Nothing has changed. This is kind of weird. So I show my friends, and they're kind of oh, how much did you get? Did you get 0.5 or 1 ml? And after they said that, I was like, yeah, That's what I'm kind of thinking too. Like, there's no way I got 1 ml, because if you know anything about lip filler, you know what people look like after they get their lips done. Like, they look crazy, at least for like 5 days, right? So I'm like, okay, that's really weird. So I call Johnny, the LipKing, his assistant, and I'm like, hey, I just want to call to confirm that I got 1 ml of lip filler. And he's like, oh, like, let me ask him. And he like waits, he puts me on hold. Didn't get an answer. He comes back and he's like, hey, like, he's really busy, like, I'll text you. And I'm like, great, that's fine. So some time goes by and he hasn't responded to me. So I text him and I'm like, hey, I just want to follow up. I booked the new patient promo for 1 ml, and I just want to make sure that's what I got. And it's crickets, right? And I'm like, okay, this.
You do sometimes when you get filler done, they do a little bit and then you go back some weeks later for a top up if you think you need it. Because when you're injecting things into a face, a lot of swelling happens. So, you know, it might be giving volume that isn't there. So when it settles down, you know, not saying that this is a case because she should see effects immediately. So maybe he did a little bit and I was like, come back later for more. But the fact she can't even notice a single difference is concerning.
It's really weird because I've gotten like Botox and stuff from reputable place, and they can pull up your records like that, tell you exactly what you purchased.
Exactly. So I was like, when was I last here? So my people are like, oh, you were here in January. I'm like, oh my God, you know, they have everything written down. Everything. Pictures, reference pictures, everything.
Exactly how much you were administered. Like, this is a medical spa. They should 1000% be able to tell you like that, right? Basically, there is no record that this assistant is able to reach himself. He's like waiting for the LipKing to respond to him. And now I'm like, okay, this is really weird. So basically I'm getting ghosted by the assistant. And so that's why I think,
So this is a text message between the assistant and I guess her or the LipKing. Hi, how are you? We're so happy to have you with us today. You can access our office room. Oh, that's just a pre-thing. She says, hi, Brian. When I booked in February, it said $495 new patient special 1 ml lip filler. I want to make sure that's what I got today. It feels like 5 mil. It feels like 0.5 mil. Please get back to me when you can. Hi, Brian. Did Johnny get back to you on the details of my treatment?
And so that's why I think, maybe like 8 hours had passed now. So now it's at night. It's like 9 o'clock at night. And I'm like, okay, I just feel like I got ripped off because my lips weren't even swollen. I will insert a picture.
Oh, your lips swell.
Basically the nighttime, which are...
That's not right. Your lips should be swollen, maybe even sometimes a bit bruised. It might be looking a bit crazy for a while. That's not correct. Nothing was injected into that lip.
Just my lips.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, okay, yeah, absolutely nothing has changed. They just took $500 from me and basically didn't put any filler in my lips. So now I'm DMing him, which is already really unprofessional. And he responds and he's like, hey, I gave you 0.7 ml and threw the rest away. And I'm like, oh, that's really crazy. Because I paid for 1 ml.
That is crazy. So again, the amount of money is for the service, for the amount of filler used, for all this. So he used a tiny amount and then threw it away. Well, I mean, you don't use the rest on someone else, but to use under the amount she's paid for is wild.
Never told me you were going to throw the rest away. Nothing was communicated to me during the appointment. It was just, you're done. Don't they look good? Like, oh, like, let me take another picture of you. And it was just like looking back, it's so crazy. And he literally like pretended to put filler into my face.
That's
and by
so
the way,
weird.
There is no way he gave me 0.7 ml.
No.
Because these are just my lips. And this is 2 days later. I'm supposed to be super swollen still. And these are just my lips. So I don't even know if he gave me real filler. Maybe he put water in my lips. I don't know. You need to cancel your appointment. If you have an appointment. If you have a flight booked to go see him, you need to cancel everything. Do not waste your money. He's saying he specializes in natural lips, and that's probably because he doesn't actually give you lip filler.
I wonder if he looked at her lips and was like, her lips are so plump already. She won't know if I don't do anything. She'll never figure this out.
So that's why all of his clients look natural, because
He doesn't do
he doesn't
anything.
give lip filler. I don't know what he gives. It could be water. It could be like, I don't even know what it is. I knew something wasn't right when I saw him driving a Lambo, and then he told me he was going to Switzerland and they bought first class tickets, and he goes to London like all the time, and I'm like, okay, like I know injectors make good money, but like that's like surgeon money. Like this is a whole scheme that's going on, and it's just mind baffling. I hope that I don't get some weird infection, because I don't know if he gave me real filler or not. Alright guys, so unlucky for the LipKing. I am in ultrasound school, and so I have access to machines, and I'm gonna see if there's actually any filler in my lip. So stay tuned. Let's find out. I mean, I don't think there is, which would be even more of a issue, because he even went as far to tell me there's 0.7. And we all know there's not 0.7. I'm on like day 3 now. Yeah, these are just my lips. So let's see. Let me also add, he called me 3 times last night, DM'd me twice, and texted me once. So he knows that he's being exposed, everyone. I've probably gotten about 10 DMs from girls, multiple comments saying the same exact thing happened to them. And let this be your sign to cancel your appointment, because he's a liar. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's the most guilty person I've ever seen at this point. But I'll still come through with the ultrasound.
So in the ultrasound, she shows an example of her friend with no filler in her lip, and you can see there's no filler, versus what a lip with filler would look like in an ultrasound, and then she shows her lip. Also no filler.
I'm tired. I mean, I could stay.
This was my friend's with no filler. These are her teeth. This is her tissue, no filler. And this is mine, also no filler, all just tissue.
She did also give a final update.
A lot of people are asking me for a LipKing update, so here it is. After I posted that video and he called me multiple times, it was like 3 times, DM'd me twice, texted me twice, I knew this was something deeper than just my appointment, because he was scrambling. I ended up getting like 300 or more DMs, multiple comments saying the same exact thing happened to them, so obviously this was a big deal. Now, I have a lot of people telling me things from different areas of everything, inside scoops and whatnot, but I have one photo that tells all. Here it is. So that's it. I think that says everything we need to know, and now we all know to be careful with who we trust to put filler in our faces.
The fact that it's permanently closed is very, very telling. In the comments, people are saying he cancelled my appointment's been cancelled, he's cancelled all my appointments. It's so strange, because I wonder what his goal was. Was he trying to save money on filler and was like, oh, this girl won't know if I don't inject her lips because she already looks quite natural. Maybe I'll just inject a little bit of water so they swell for a few days? I do not understand, but he seems to no longer be practicing, which is probably a good thing. Let me know your opinions down below. I've never seen anything like this happen before. Subscribe if you haven't already, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye.